Hello everybody, my name is Lorraine. I'm from Canada. I have a verbling class for you at the upper beginner or pre-intermediate level, if you're in that range, and even if you're intermediate, you might find this class interesting. We're going to be reading about environmental problems on the Earth and discussing them a little bit. But we'll do reading comprehension and learn some vocabulary that we use to describe problems with the environment. So I'm waiting for people to join me here in the classroom, and we'll get going with our lesson today. So if you have a reservation, come on in. If you don't, I think there's still some space available, so just press the join button. And we have Sum with us. Hi, Sum. How are you today?
Today is fine, but the weather is not so good.
Okay, but how are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Very good. I'm
Yeah.
glad to see you in class.
Yeah.
And we also have Trang. Hi, Trang. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. And you?
Good. I'm very good. Thank you. How has your day been so far, Trang?
Yeah.
How has it been? Has it been a good day for you?
Yes, I have a good day.
Good. Did you go to work today?
Yes, I go to work today.
Have you already been to work, or do you go to work soon?
Yes, sure.
Okay, very good. And we have Raphael. Hi, Raphael. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm fine, thanks.
Is this a picture of you
Yes,
and your dog?
yes, because I
What?
have problem with the connection.
Oh, that's okay. Most
Yes.
people just use their pictures, so that's fine.
Okay.
No problem. What kind of dog do you have?
I have a border collie.
Ah, yes, that's what I thought.
A British dog.
Yes, I have a part border collie myself. My dog is border collie and a German shepherd mix.
Okay.
Very nice dogs. What's your dog's
Yes,
name?
very intelligent.
Yes, very.
Thor. Thor.
Thor.
Thor, yes.
Very good. My dog is
Yes.
Jessie. So,
Okay.
very good. All right, so I'm just waiting a minute more to make sure everybody gets a chance to get into class before I start the material. Rafael, where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Okay.
I'm living in Barcelona.
Right, okay. And Trang, remind me, where were you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam, right, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't see anybody jumping into class, so let's get started ourselves. I've posted the worksheet in both chats, and I'll share my screen. Here we go. Okay. So the language in this class will be challenging, and I suggest that you get a piece of paper and something to write with, because there are words you will want to remember, and you might need to write them down. Can everybody see the green screen? If you can't, let me know.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so our first part of vocabulary, we have definitions on the left. We'll read them and then find the word that has that definition on the right. So let's start with Trang. Read number 1 and tell me which word it defines. Trang?
Yes.
Can you
I
read?
I am thinking.
Just read.
Cut down my space. I think um one L.
Okay. Trang, I want you to read out loud
Aris.
number
Okay.
1.
A larger area of tree that cut down to make space for house or farmland. X.
Oh, okay, and you think it's
I think one makes L.
say the word.
L.
What is the word that is attached to L?
Power station.
Okay, power station is where they make electricity. So this is a large area of trees that are cut down to make space for houses or farmland.
Ah,
So we're taking out trees.
yes. I I think deforestation.
Deforestation.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, exactly. Deforestation. Now, Trang, I want to help you a little bit with pronunciation. Say this word for me.
Large. Large.
Large. J. Large.
Large.
Good, yeah. You got to get a J sound. Can you do that? J.
Z.
Good. Large.
Large.
Better. Okay. And this word here,
House. House.
houses. Houses.
Houses.
Good, yes, because this is plural. House is singular. Houses is plural. Okay, good. So we have deforestation. All right, so number 2, some read it and match it to the word.
Okay. When the air is dirty and may cause problems for people uh, breathe, when they
Breathe.
breathe,
Okay.
breathe. Oh, uh, air pollution.
Yes, air pollution. Good. Okay, some, I want to help you with this word. We're going to try it again. You
Brr,
need to get that R sound in there. So it's burr. Can you say burr?
brr,
Burr.
brr,
Good. Breathe.
brr,
Eve.
eve,
Yeah, breathe.
uh, breathe,
Good. Much better. Okay.
breathe.
And we have Snigdha. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Okay, can you read number 3 for me? And then decide which word that means.
Okay. When a species of animal or plant disappears completely.
Mhm.
Mm,
Are you picking a word?
mhm.
Which word do you think it belongs to?
Disappears completely.
We'd say this about the dinosaurs. They are Can anybody help, Snigdha?
Extinct.
Yes, extinct. Good. Good. You got it. All right. Number 4. Raphael?
Yes. A colorful natural barrier to the waves of the sea found in the tropical areas of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's coral reef.
That's correct. Yes. Very
Okay.
good. Hi, Jorge. Welcome.
Hi, teacher. Thank
Number
you.
5.
Okay. When a company or person has to pay money for something they did against the law. G. Fines.
Yes, they're fined. Very good. Hi, Adela. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I have some problems with my connection.
I saw that. You're in and out. Well, hopefully you'll stay in now. Can you read number 6, please?
When dangerous materials injure or kill animals and plants. Toxic waste. No, poisoned.
I think it's poisoned.
Poison.
Yeah, good. Poisoned. All right. And Trang, the next one, please.
Me?
Trang?
Try.
Sorry. A place where ice curve is burned to generate electricity.
Okay. Now it's your first guess that you had.
The my answer is power station.
That's right. You got that one. Power station. Good. And this word here, remember, it starts with that G and it's a generate. Can you say generate?
Generate.
Good. Generate. All right. The next one?
6. When dangerous.
No, some were doing 8. Number 8.
Yeah. To save certain materials to use them again later. Let me see. Recycle.
Yeah, we're going to recycle them. Good. Snigdha, number 9.
Things that you throw away. Example, old paper, empty bottles, sweet wrappers, etc. Garbage.
Yeah, that's right. Garbage. In British, they say rubbish. In North America, we say garbage. But they mean the same thing, and both are correct.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
Raphael, number 10.
When the sea goes up above its previous level. And E. Rising sea levels.
Okay. All right, great. Jorge, number 11.
Materials that are dangerous for the environment. Toxic waste.
That's right. Good. Adela, number 12.
When the temperature rises above 0 degree or 32 Fahrenheit, and ice turned to water. I don't melting.
Melting, yes. Good. And Trang, the last one.
Yeah. When a species of animal or plant is at risk. Uh, uh, B. Endanger.
Good. Okay, so this word here, species.
species.
Good. Nicely said. Okay. Are there any questions about any of this vocabulary? Okay. So now we're going to read the article. Now that we understand the vocabulary that we'll find in the article, it will hopefully make it easy to understand what's happening in the article. Can you read the title and the first paragraph down to planet?
Title, yes. Yes, in the article. In this article, you will find out what two environmental experts think about the problems facing planet Earth. Don't worry about the works in project. The experts will by Long ago.
Cynthia.
Doctor
Cynthia.
Cynthia by Cynthia Long. Dr. Angela Phillips works at the Earth Science Department at the University of Denver in Colorado,
Colorado.
Co- Colorado,
Mhm.
Colorado, USA. She is very worried about the changes happening on the surface of the planet.
Good, thank you. Snigdha, can you read from where some left off to the end of the paragraph, dunes?
Okay. Colorado is such a beautiful state, it's hard to imagine that even here devastating changes are happening. Some rivers in the state are now dry as drought conditions spread. In other parts of the world, this desertification is happening very fast. Areas that were once arable and are turning sand dunes.
Okay. So, Snigdha, make sure that you read all of the words that are there. Areas that were once arable land are turning to sand dunes. Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right,
Mistake.
but it's important for comprehension.
Yeah.
Okay. Raphael, can you continue down to subsidence, please?
She is also concerned about the colder region of the planet. Up in Alaska, for example, the permafrost is melting. The ground is usually hard, like cement, but when it turns into soft mud, buildings collapse and roads are damaged by subsidence.
Subsidence. Good. Okay. Nicely read. Jorge, continue.
Meanwhile, at the Oxford University in England, Professor Charles Dawson is busy in the Environmental Studies department, thinking of ways in which individual people can contribute to reducing their carbon footprint. It's true that the government agreements and treaties can do most to help the planet, but we all have individual responsibility too. What can we each do to help?
Okay, good. Thank you. And we have Barbara with us. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm on this call by mistake. I'm
Okay.
trying to check Hangouts. I'll get off. Thank you.
Okay. Adela, can you read next, please?
Yes, well, perhaps small things like taking the bus or walking instead of always using the car. These little steps make a big difference in a whole year. And don't forget the money you save too.
Okay, good. Adela, can you say this word again, please?
Wall.
Whole.
Whole.
Pretend the W is not there. It's just whole.
Whole.
Yeah, good.
Whole.
Whole year. Excellent. All right. Trang, continue reading, please, to gas bills.
Some families buy their own solar panel or wind turbine, and they save a lot of money on their electricity bill. Even going to a mechanic to turn up your car can save you 10% on your gas bills.
Okay, so Trang, be very careful about pronouncing the S on the ends of words. Usually it's because the word is plural and we need to hear that S. So it's solar panels, wind turbines. Okay, really work on making the S on the ends of words. Otherwise, good.
Yeah.
Some.
Oh,
Last paragraph.
or laugh. Okay. So it seems like saving the planet can often also mean saving money. Yes, that's absolutely correct. Agrees, Professor uh, Dawson. Even recycling saves you money. Instead of going to a landfill, your glass bottles, for example, are used again, and the drinks company doesn't have to keep increasing their
Prices.
prices. Yeah.
Good. Okay, very nice. Thank you. Okay. Now, it's a good idea if you have the worksheet downloaded because you will need to look at it to answer these questions because probably you won't remember all of the answers. So if you are having difficulty getting the worksheet, let me know. Okay, so I'm assuming everybody has it. So let's do these true and false questions. Number 1, Dr. Phillips is very optimistic about the future. True or false? Snigdha?
True.
Okay, just gotta look at the document myself. Give me a second here. Okay, so you think it's true. Does everybody agree?
I disagree.
Okay, so somebody disagrees. So let's take a look at the answer. This is false. So in the paragraph that talks about Dr. Phillips, what is the sentence that makes you think that it's true?
She is okay.
Snigdha?
No, it's false.
Yes. If you have to read it carefully.
Yes.
So that don't just guess. If you don't know, then just say I don't know, and we'll all work together to find the information. It's important to comprehend what you read, and it's good to learn strategies so that you can quickly find the information. Okay.
Okay.
Rafael, Number 2, Colorado has environmental problems like the rest of the world. True or false?
I think it's false.
Okay, and read the paragraph or the sentence that makes you think this is false.
Where I can read this
Okay,
paragraph.
this is on the worksheet. If you look in group chat or
Yes.
in Verbling chat, you'll see a link. Click on the link. You can then look at the document. It's important. And I'll come back to you for this answer, okay?
Okay.
Jorge, can you answer number 2?
Yes, I think is true.
Okay.
Because the text says that some rivers in the States are now dry as drought conditions spread.
Oh, yeah, good. So this
Then
is a
it's an environmental problem in Colorado.
good. Okay, well done. Adela, number 3. Buildings are destroyed in Alaska because of the very hard ground.
I don't have the sheet, but I think it's false because building can be destroyed in Alaska about the permafrost is melting. It's
Exactly.
possible to it's not hard. It's
Right. It's getting soft, and that's what's destroying the building. Okay, good. Adela, you should download the document. Can't you do that?
no, I don't have the document.
Are you on a laptop or?
In the Google chat, but I don't have the link.
Okay, I'll put the link again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, let's see. Trang, you're next. Professor Dawson thinks we as individuals can do more than governments can. True or false? Unmute your microphone. There, yes.
False.
Okay, and why do you think this is false?
I read the sentence. It's
Mm-hmm.
true that government agreement and justice can do most to help the planet, but we all have individual responsibility too.
Yes, good. Well done. Very well done. Okay, sum number 5. Walking with little steps can save you money.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, now where in the document
Yeah,
does it say this?
yeah. Uh, this small thing like taking the bus or walking instead of always using the car. These little
Okay,
steps make a difference in the whole year.
okay, so when they're talking about little steps, they're not talking about walking. They're talking about little things that you can do
Oh yeah.
that make a difference. So this is a trick question.
Oh, turn up your car.
Yes, but walking with little steps is not what they're saying. It has nothing to do with walking when they say little steps. So this sentence is misleading.
Oh yes. Just mean you do a little bit, you do a little something. You can save
Yes,
money.
exactly. But walking, whether you walk with big long steps or little steps, has nothing to do with saving money. So this sentence is false because that's not what was meant in the article.
Oh.
Okay? Very tricky, very tricky. Okay, Raphael, number 6. Taking your car to the mechanic can save you money. True or false?
I think it's false.
Okay, and read where it says that about the mechanic to see whether or not this is true or false.
About the mechanic, no, but some families are buying their own solar panel or wind turbines,
But
and they save.
there is a place in the document near the end where he talks
Okay,
about taking your car to the
okay,
mechanic.
sorry. Even going to mechanic to turn up your car may save you 10% of your gas bills. So it's true.
It's true. Good.
Sorry,
Well
sorry.
done. No, well done. Okay, Jorge, number 7. Drinking fewer soft drinks can protect the planet.
I think no. It's false.
It's false. Why? Why is that false?
Yes, I need to search this in the text. Uh, I don't know. I think that use again the glass bottles
Yes.
can protect the planet, but drinking fewer soft drinks is not.
Exactly. You're exactly right. So in the article, it's the recycling of the glass bottles that is good for the environment. And that has nothing to do with whether you drink lots of soda or not. So you are correct. That is a false statement. Well done. Does anybody have any questions, concerns? Okay. So now we're going to be looking at some words in the document. You need to have that document because I'm going to read a definition and I want you to find the correct word from the document using the context around the word to decide which word it is. Okay, so we'll try the first one. I'll do this with Adela. I'm going to read a definition and you tell me which word I'm defining.
Devastating, no?
I'm not going to do the first one.
Sorry.
I'll
Sorry.
just do ones as an example, okay? So let's see. Land that is suitable for planting crops.
Sorry, land, where is?
Land that is suitable for planting crops.
I don't, sorry.
So what you do now is look through the article, look at all of the bolded words. It's going to be one of those words. So find a place in the text that talks about planting crops.
Yes. I try. I don't. Help the planet. In other part area, I don't. Sorry. I
Okay,
don't.
so read about in other parts of the world, and it says desertification. You see that word? So read to the end of that paragraph.
Areas in other condition. This is some is happening. Arable. This is here. Sorry.
Yes, arable.
Arable is a surface to grow vegetable or
Right.
to cap to be able to grow something.
So,
And the certification is the opposite.
okay, so my definition I read to you was land that is suitable for planting crops.
Ah, okay.
So it's arable land.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. I tried to the sentence to try in the. I think it is the sentence in the text, no the
Yeah.
definition.
We're just
I try.
looking at the
Okay.
word. I'm
Sorry.
giving the
Sorry.
definition
Yes.
and you have to pick out which word it is, okay?
I have a
All
mistake.
right.
Sorry.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Jorge, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Permafrost. Oh, nope. I'm not supposed to read that. All right. Okay. To adjust the engine of a car to improve its performance. It's a phrasal verb.
Yes, is tune up.
Tune up. Yes, very good. Okay. All right. And let's see. Raphael.
Yes.
A measure of the amount of carbon dioxide released into the air by a person or process.
I think
And
carbon footprint.
yes, carbon footprint. Very good. Well done. Okay, Snigdha. Let's see. A very long period of time without rainfall.
Drought.
Yes, drought. Very good. Well done. Okay. Some. Ground that is permanently frozen.
Frozen. Is or or I don't know. Okay,
Can anybody help him?
Permafrost.
Yeah, permafrost.
Yes.
This is ground that is permanently frozen in the northern regions and I guess in the southern tip in Antarctica. The ground is frozen all year round. It never thaws.
oh.
And that's called permafrost. Perma meaning permanent, always there, and frost, the frozen part. Permafrost.
Permafrost.
So it's ground that's permanently frozen. And the big environmental problem comes when it gets warm in those polar regions where the permafrost is. The permafrost is actually melting, and the land then is like mud, just gooky mud. So that's a problem. Okay, Chang.
Yeah.
Extremely effective in a destructive way.
Can you repeat?
Yes, extremely effective in a destructive way. So it's very, very, very destructive. It's an adjective.
Sorry, I can't find.
Okay, can anybody help her?
Devastating?
Devastating.
Yes, devastating. It's devastating. It's very, very, very destructive. So when a tornado hits an area, everything gets devastated, just gone, destroyed, devastating. Good word. And Adela, this is the last one. Contracts, pacts, or agreements between two or more nations.
Treaties.
Treaties. Very good. Okay, are there any questions about these? All right, that's a lot of vocabulary to throw at you. You've done well.
I have a question.
Yes,
What subsidence means?
subsidence. I didn't even put it in there. So let's take a look at it in context. Where is that? Okay. So, up in Alaska, for example, the permafrost is melting. The ground is usually hard like cement, but when it turns into soft mud, buildings collapse and the roads are damaged by subsidence. I might have to just look that one up. For some reason, I missed that one. I have an idea of what it means, but I don't want to get it wrong.
Google says
Yes.
downfall, like the level
Yeah.
of the building is falling.
Okay, to sink or fall. So the roads are sinking into the mud.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you've ever, we get this sometimes here in Canada in the springtime. When the frost is coming out of the ground, there are sections of roads that sink down. They actually come back up later when everything is dried up, but when it's all muddy, the road actually sinks in spots. It makes it like a little gully, like a little hill or valley. But thank you so much for bringing that one up. I missed it for some reason. I'll have to add it to my list here.
It's the same moving sand, no?
Yeah. Sand does the same sort of thing, especially if you try to put a road over it and the sand moves and then the road sinks underneath. Yeah, very good question. Okay. So the next part is to do a little bit of discussion. We're going to talk about environmental problems that you might have in your country. I want you to be descriptive, okay? So you can tell us what the problem is, why you think it's there, and if you think anything can be done about it, okay? So think about it, and while you're thinking, I'll tell you about a problem in Canada. And I'll get rid of this screen so I can join the class here. Okay, so here in Canada, we have a lot of fresh water. We're very, very fortunate that way. But sometimes we use our water very poorly. We allow a lot of farmers fertilizers from their fields, what they put on the fields to make the crops grow. That fertilizer gets into the streams through the rain, washes it into the streams, and that goes into the lakes. One of our Great Lakes, Lake Erie, has had a lot of this fertilizer go into it. And now we have a problem with something called blue-green algae. It's very poisonous. And many cities around Lake Erie get their water from that lake, but now they can't drink the water because it's polluted with blue-green algae. And this is a real problem because Lake Erie is bordered by Canada and the United States. So both sides have to agree on how to fix this problem. And sometimes they can't agree on anything. So this can be a problem. So that's one of many problems that Canada has. It's just one that's close to me. So let's see, who would like to share their environmental problem in their area? Somebody has to be brave and go first.
In Spain, for me, in my area, in Valencia, the first problem is the forestry fires.
Forest fires.
Yes, because in summer there are a lot of fires, forest fires, and disappear the vegetation, disappear the tree, the soil disappear too, because in autumn, in fall, they are for the Mediterranean climate, they are rain a lot. This is to disappear the soil, and is the stone, the mother stone. It's not possible to grow new trees, new vegetation. It's a process to the desertification in Mediterranean area.
What causes the forest fires?
It depends. They are natural things, for example, lightings, etc. Because they are in summer they are stored.
Right.
But normally this is human reasons, because the people thinks no, they are not problem, no risk. Use the fire to in the grouse, in the agriculture, for example, is a problem. They are others interest to fire, to have the fires, no? For people have reasons, economic reasons, etc. But
okay.
It depends.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Very interesting. In Canada, we also have problems with forest fires, but they're in our western provinces. So in British Columbia, it's a really big problem. And right now, in the Northwest Territories, so in our very northern areas, we've got forest fire problems too. It is a big issue. Yeah. Jorge, what environmental problem do you see in your area?
Yeah, here in the north of Spain, there are also a lot of problems with forest fire. Here sometimes it is the human who starts these fires, because there are some people who only work to the government to extinguish these fires in summer, when there are a lot of fires. Then
are you saying that those people start the fires so they have work?
Yes.
Oh, no.
That is happening. Yes, because these people need to work, and it's problem. Maybe in this part of Spain is the most important problem. But now, actually, in the Canarian Islands, a company, international company, want to find petrol under the water, and they have to do some prospections, I think it's in English, and they say that it's no problem, that is all is safe, but the problem is that if something is going bad or wrong, maybe this islands and this environment can be in danger,
Right,
no?
devastated.
Devastated, yes. And there the people usually lives from the tourists. Uh,
Right,
then if the beaches are dirty and yes, the people maybe can't survive there.
right. The tourists won't come anymore. Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah.
So, are there protests against the drilling?
Yes, yes, there are protests. The people who lives there don't want to this company there, but the government, the central government of Spain, don't think they are agree with the company
Right,
because economic interest.
of
They
course.
they say that this company gives a lot of money by
Right,
but the people with this money can't live every year in the future. This money is for the Spain, for the country, not for the people who lives there and
right.
need these places fairly and clean to the tourists. I think it's a big problem. The population who lives there is yelling, but the government don't hear them.
Yeah, it's so typical. Okay. Thanks, Jorge. Rafael, what environmental problem do you see?
Um, Days ago, well, a month or 2 months ago, in Catalonia, a private company also um, find a natural gas tank in under the water too, and they were trying to extract this gas, and this provoke a little uh, earthquake
Oh,
in this
no.
yeah, a little in this area.
Right.
Yeah.
So is the process that they're using, is it called fracking there? Fracking
Sorry?
is a big issue here. This word, this is
Frack.
a fracking. This is a process that has been developed in the last 10 years for getting oil and gas deposits out
Okay.
of the ground. They push, I think it's steam down deep under the ground so that it will push the oil or gas up, and it has been causing earthquakes in America because they do a lot of fracking there, and many people are very upset because of the dangers. They figure it's very dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
here in Spain also have some places where a company wants to do this fracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a natural park,
Yeah.
even, and how you don't you cannot see what is happening under the
Exactly.
ground. Then they say that is no problem, that is so natural living, but yeah, it's a problem because even the ground goes down a few centimeters because you are uh, getting the gas and the fuel, the oil, and then this space where these products were
Right. And
now
it
is empty and the
right.
ground is gone down. And yes, it's a problem. And here in Spain is starting this activity.
This process, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Snigdha, what about where you are? Do you see any environmental problems?
Yeah, as currently I am living in New York, and I am basically from India. I observe both of these places huge changes due to global warming and climate
Mm.
change. It's a huge change. Last year, when I came to New York, it was too hot in summertime, and
Right.
the winter is also heavily affects us. It's too windy, too snowfall here, and it started from the month of November, end of November, I think. And I listen every people says who are living here from a long time. They said that it is not a matlab, um, I mean to say it now
This
it is.
isn't their normal kind of winter that they're used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's,
is a huge change in the climate. And
yeah.
back to India, there is also the same problem. The climate is changing day by day, and the summertime usually it stays for 7 to 8 months there, but sorry, 9 or 10 months. Maximum time of year is heated, and summer lasts for long there, and winter stays for 2 months most probably. But now I listen that my friends are saying that the winter stays for about 15 or 20 days.
Oh my goodness. It's getting
Yeah,
smaller and smaller.
and
Right.
the middle of the year, like July or June, July, August, this time is and these 3 months are really terribly hot. Mm,
Wow.
they can't go outside or stay in at work at the daytime. The sun also burning up them, this kind
Right.
of problem.
Wow. Yeah, that's something that we don't think of here in Canada because we never get that hot. But it is such a severe problem in many parts of the world. Thank you for that, Signa.
Thank you.
Some, what about in your part of the world? What's an environmental problem?
I think it is from the air.
Air
Uh,
pollution. Mm.
yeah, because when we needed to provide the electricity, the cheaper way is to mine coal and burning. But that is cause the air pollution. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I think with um, but now we used to the gas, but it's very expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
what do you think could be done to help the air pollution problem? Like maybe banning cars from the city, or what would be a reasonable thing to do to try and get better air quality?
But if you stay in a large country, example the Canada and USA or China, you needed to use the car to anywhere
Mm-hmm.
because the country is very large. So I think to reduce the usage of the coal, we use a lot of gas or maybe solar power
Mm.
or from the wind or maybe from the water that can provide the clean power, clean
Right.
energy. Yeah.
And is that happening in your country? Are there um, solar
Yeah.
panels starting to be used, or wind, or?
But now is in my country. we used to buy the glass from Russia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How's that
and
going?
yeah, I think in the future we will develop uh, uh, develop um, the wind and the water energy
Yeah, we call that green power. Yeah,
of
going
green
to the
power.
green power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Sum. Trang, very quickly, do you have an environmental problem in your area?
Yes, in Vietnam there are two problems. Um, the first, it is uh, a pollution environment. Um, the reason is many company appear is in this of large field. So they cast um, rapids to water and air. Um, the result is pollution air and water. um, besides, besides um, popular people um, through rapids uh, anywhere. There are two problems in Vietnam.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing with me, everybody. It's been great, but now we have no time, so I have to leave. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. I have 2 more classes tomorrow, and then next week I only work on Thursday and Friday for some reason. That's all they booked for me. So hopefully I'll see you all then. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.